Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace, presented by New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass., sponsored by North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass.
I'm Dennis Nuzzle, staying here with this week's bowlers. To my left, after last week defeating Dan Gothia, Ray Weatherby. Welcome back, Ray.
Thank you very much.
And when number 2 seed with a roll-off score of 391, newcomer to the King of the Palace, Chris Monahan. Welcome.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on the tournament and bowling against Ray?
I think it's a great tournament. I bowled Ray against Ray a few years back over in Holyoke before they closed up and stuff, you know. Can't wait to bowl him again, you know. It's going to be a great match.
How do you like the title belt?
It's cute. Like, you can't complain, you know. A little more gold might be a little bit nicer. But
There you go, from your lips to Dave's ears, I guess. And Ray, what are your thoughts about bowling against him?
It should be a good match. Like I said, we bowled before, so it should be good.
Ray's short and sweet to the point. Well, good luck to both of you. I'll see one of you in the 11th box.
Up first, alley 3, Chris Monahan.
Wide left, leaving the 189.
I'm going to tell you what. His average, he says he has an average of a 99, but the way he bowls, man, he says he steps it up for tournaments. I can't scoff, man. You've seen him in the BCTs on the doubles. He tore it up. I'm not going to lie.
Well, he left the 189 to start off, better known as the snowplow leave, and the snowplow won. Shooting
Chris' highest average is a 99. He bowls out of Masons. Tough house. He's been bowling for 25 years. His high single is a 178. His high trip is a 403. His favorite shot, 5-7, no wood. That is a favorite shot. That is a tough shot right there, boy.
number 4, box number 2, head pin hit, leaves the 3 and the 4.
My favorite shot is root beer schnapps.
Ooh, I like Dr. McGillicuddy. Doctor always makes house calls.
And
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Thank God that other piece of wood was locked in behind it.
Yeah, no kidding.
he made it. It's all that matters.
Up now on alley 3, Mr. Ray Weatherby. Man, tongue-tied when I come to Ray's name, man. His average is a 118. He bowls out of Colonial. His high, he's been bowling for 38 years. His high single is a 199. His high trip is a 481. He bowls out of Colonial Lanes in Worcester and Bogey Lanes.
Ooh, wide left.
Wow.
We saw this a couple times last week.
We saw it a couple times
Well,
last week.
no, they're taking out the half waist to left plus the 5 pin.
He's coming in too heavy.
Or he just throws it through the hoop with no grease.
Oh, he's got to come out of here with a 9 or a 10. Got to throw the strike ball. Let's see what happens.
Oh, little 10.
Come on.
Opens up with a 6.
Oh, I didn't want that.
Ray could be getting tired. He has thrown a lot of...
Well, he said he's been up for like 24 hours straight, too, so that's probably a factor.
Ray bowls on the shot in a beer league and Monday doubles. Off to the right. Ray just can't find it.
Yeah,
What he's trying to do, and I was talking to him about this, he's trying to just barely graze the head pin
Yeah.
because he's coming too full, but in doing that, he's missing it altogether.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. You do not deviate. If you're hitting the head pin, after a while, they will go.
That's true.
You know,
No,
it
no.
will go. If you stop making minor adjustments, then it's going to screw your game up all the way around.
Then you're going to miss the hit pin.
You know, if you're not hitting it one way and you make an adjustment, and then you're not hitting it that way and you make an adjustment, it doesn't work.
That was a beautiful
Chris
shot.
Monahan working on a spare. He throws a really hard ball, which gives him a ton of action.
Well, leaving the 1, 8, the 10, some wood.
And like you, Steve, Chris's least favorite shot is the spread eagle.
Yeah, you can't stand it.
Did he just say that to gain brownie points with Steve? Or?
I have no idea.
No.
Yeah, no.
And that time he hit the head pin, got nothing out of getting but one of the 2 back pins, so he gets an 8 box.
Can't believe John Smith called me out on Pony Baloney Bowling.
Again, we're up 568 subscribers. Hoping to hit 586, excuse me.
Wow.
Hoping to hit 600.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see my friend Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling. See my good friend George do parodies on Candlepin, Duck Pin, and the 10-pin, better known as Phony Baloney Bowling.
No, better known as non-existent bowling.
Well, no, you have
Well,
to,
yeah.
you have to acknowledge it because it's a very popular
Yeah,
sport.
people, it's exercise. Okay, I apologize, people.
I'm going to give you I'll say this, okay? I try to refrain from 5 seasons. I know I make fun of phony baloney bowling, but I'm going to tell you what. You know, if the powers that be put as much effort as they did, Ray trying to wreck a rack and leaves the 4-pin with a piece of wood behind it. If the powers that be put as much attention into Candlepin as they do phony baloney bowling, it'd be huge.
Yeah.
But nice pickup. Ray's first spare.
Second spare.
Second
2 in a row.
Got to make him feel good about that. You know, so people put it on ESPN and all the other channels. They just pump money into it. The sponsors are huge. So what happens? Phony baloney bowling, it's easier. Nice 9 fill. So the scores are bigger, so more people do it.
Right.
You know.
There's a whole untapped market for merchandising in Candlepin bowling that hasn't been tried before.
Nope. And there's a whole, and
3 in a row.
phony baloney. You know, like I said, the powers that be, it's a cash cow.
Yep. After 4. Excuse me. After 4, Chris Monahan at 59, Ray Weatherby at 54. Working on a spare.
Big ball here wants to get onto the mark.
Right down the middle of the plate. Now this would be a form of aces and eights.
This is a phone. What is it? 2 pins?
2 and 2.
With a
2, 4, 6, 10. Aces and eights, baby.
baseball. What a difficult lead to get a beautiful mark.
Oh.
Beautiful first ball.
Nice bid. Quick shout out to Miles Meyer, another YouTube subscriber and watcher. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
Shooting 6-10. Oh, what happened to that one?
Want to give a shout out to everybody out on YouTube, Facebook, and on the local access TV stations.
Come on.
Got a break on that one.
Yeah.
If you want the King of the Palace in your neck of the woods, Dennis, tell them how to do it.
Just contact your local public access provider. Tell them you want King of the Palace in your neck of the woods. Just sign a piece of paper. Nice bid. It doesn't cost you anything. They contact us. Basically, you're our advocate for that city, and we stream it to them.
And the bigger picture is trying to get it on one of the local or syndicate cable TV stations. There's so many of them out there, you figure one of them would pick them up. And who knows, if one of them pick it up, maybe Candlepin bowling could someday trump phony baloney bowling.
We can only wish.
Because it's definitely harder.
Okay, Ray Weatherby up, lane number
Right,
3.
John Smith?
Box number 5. And there it is.
Wow.
4 in a row for Ray Weatherby. He has an eagle.
I'm going to tell you what, I think Ray Weatherby just stepped up to the plate and just woke up.
Oh, he just found it after that 7 box. What was it, a 7 box?
6 box.
Opened
I'll go
up.
straight start with 6.
Unbelievable. Open up with a 6 and all of a sudden get 4 marks in a row. Dennis David, he's got an eagle.
Ray working on a strike. Alley 4.
Goal for a
Right down the
double.
middle of the plate.
And he's left
Wow, look at this. These 2, 7, 8 with a piece of wood up against the two pieces of wood.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I'm worried about that 8-pin going.
Oh, it was a 7-pin that stayed up.
7-pin stayed. He fielded getting 5 in a row, which would have been a badge. He's mad. I can't blame him.
Well, you know what? Set it and forget it, man.
Yeah, reset and forget.
Still got 9 still to fill, so.
Chris Monahan's got some work to do right now, boy.
Yeah, after 6, Chris Monahan at 77, Ray Weatherby at 93.
I'm telling you right now, if this kid turns it on like he did in the BCT, you're going to see something spectacular out of this kid. He throws a great ball.
Going to read another comment. This was his first ball. Quick shout out to Sam Sitar. Leaving the 1 pin in the bowl is the bowling god's middle finger.
You're absolutely right.
An elevator man 5482 agrees.
Yep, it's the finger of God, baby.
That's what when we call it the finger god, that's what we mean.
Oh!
Wow, look at that. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Come on!
Oh, it curved. It curved at the last second.
Oh, my goodness. Candlepin bowling. Can you believe this?
Nice pin in
Where else, Dennis? Did you get this in 10-pin, David? No.
Never have.
Dennis, do you get this in Candlepin? I mean 10-pin? No. Where else but what? My favorite sport, Candlepin bowling.
Oh, there's a wrecking of a rack. Way to sit down, kid.
This is why it is what it is. This is Candlepin bowling. This is the King of the Palace tournament. There's nothing finer. There's nothing better. developed by David Metallo. The most.
I thought it was metal.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, what is?
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Okay. What an excellent way to enjoy
Oh, it's
yourself.
got the extra. Oh, it's set up nice for him right now.
Yeah, everything's all locked in.
Just got to make sure you hit that head pin. I definitely split it at this point.
Yeah.
That piece of wood. Right
Run the
there.
ladder.
Just the head pin.
Gotta get the head pin. He knows it. It's a given. It's a given, Ray. You gotta get the head pin to make that spear. I don't think, Dennis. Can you ever remember a 4 horseman with no wood being made when the head pin was missed?
Yes, I've done it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Slam something obviously off the side wall. And come
Yeah, I wound up splitting the 2-4, and the way it hit the 7, the pin came off the wall,
Oh,
off
look
the
at
side
this.
curtain, and rolled and took out the head pin.
Ray leaves the 3-7 with a piece of wood in between the 3 and the 7. When Ray's not bowling, he's a U.S. Postal clerk, just like my buddy Dennis over here.
I'm not a clerk, I'm a carrier.
Oh, carrier.
Not the same.
What's a clerk?
Oh, beautiful
nice.
pickup.
Yeah. What's a postal clerk? Oh, that's on the counter?
What he does is he sorts the mail at the plant.
Oh,
So after 8, Chris Monahan at 97 working on a strike, Ray Weatherby at 113 working on a spear.
quickly, Dennis. What do you mean by that? Do they sort mail by the street or the,
Ooh,
like
are
the
you kidding me?
Or the where your town is? By like the village section when you sort mail for your town? How do they do it?
It's all done by computer.
Oh.
Wow, look at this. Throwing the ball in the ocean and leaves an 8
And he gets-
drop for the
Get an
fill.
drop for probably
Technically,
the
it should have been a 2 box.
Yeah.
But
Worst
he
2
throws that
ball-
ball so hard that the action.
Two terrible, in his opinion, balls for a strike throw, and still lines up on an 8 and a 9 for the fill. For the blocks. What's he got, Dennis?
114 after 9.
Okay.
When Chris isn't bowling, he sails at True Value and Apple Meadow, excuse me, and he also enjoys spending time with his family and his newborn.
Damn. Wow. Hey, now look at this, people. I can't blame you, Chris. Looking up at the bowling, what did I do on that? It was a perfect piece of wood in front of the Mongo. And how come the 10 pin is still up?
It's not anymore.
Got deflected.
Got deflected.
It looked like it was. He's still shaking. I can't blame him.
Yeah, he wasn't far enough over to the right, so it got deflected away.
Up now, Ray Weatherby
Excuse me,
working
Gabe.
on a spare.
But I thought the way he hit, then why
Not-
did they?
nothing
Then
is
why
a-
didn't the 6 and the 9 go straight?
Steve, we've been doing this for
I know.
5 years, man.
Nothing is a given.
For 5 years. If it was a given, it'd be 10 pin.
Oh, I know. I agree. Look at this. Another 9 drop. Boy, is he pouring it on.
Oh, you got to. You got to step on your opponent's neck when you have the chance because you never know what's going to happen that next string.
He nailed the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes with marks out of 9.
Let's hopefully Ray has some stuff left in the tank for match number 2.
What's he at, Dennis?
132 working on a spear after 9.
Wow. Man, this is Candlepin bowling at its best. Found the head pin.
Little too
drilled
full,
it.
but it could have been worse.
Got a 6 drop, leaving the 3, 4, 7, 10. Got to split it. Split the 3 and the 4 and throw it over.
Or just hit the tip like he's doing.
Oh, and he almost pulled it off. You think he went for the
I don't even know how the 4 pin went, how it fell. It's like a shockwave knocked it down because it
Could
didn't
be.
look like anything hit it.
Nice pinning. So after 1, Chris Monahan at 124, Ray Weatherby at 148.
Wow.
24 pin lead for Ray going into the second string.
6 marks. For,
That's great throwing right there.
6 marks for Ray and 2 for.
And the only bad box he had was the first
opener.
box was
The
6
opener.
box. Everything else was a marker of 10.
Imagine that, dude. Open up with a 6 box.
You are watching the King of the Palace Season 5 finales. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick while we have a break in the action. North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit my friend Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff in person for a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling. See my friend George do parodies on Candlepin, Duckpin, and Phony Baloney 10-pin. Ray on alley 3.
And look
Oh,
at this.
look at this. Throws one in the ocean. Leaves
Mhm.
the 1-3.
Candlepin bowling.
Look at the echo in here. Echo.
This is where you don't hit your object and you don't get penalized. Unbelievable.
Beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
Picks up right where we left off.
Absolutely.
Now he's got 7 marks out of 11 boxes, Dennis. Boy, is that Candlepin bowling.
Real good bowling.
Want to thank everybody that came out for the King of the Palace for season 5. All the way from when we first started in September to now, you guys have been spectacular. We cannot do what we do without you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he
ball.
thought he had the strike. You see that? Put his arms
Yeah.
up in the air.
Oh, I thought it was there too, did he?
9 times out of 10, I always say this.
What's
You throw a
that?
ball down the middle of the plate and you celebrate, you ain't going to get it. Because then you look disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that 10-pin hop?
Jumped up in the air.
Yeah, it wiggled.
Like the 10-pin did was like jumping rope.
Wow. Playing double dutch.
You know, David Dennis.
Double dutch. Wow, that's an old one right there. I don't
Like
know.
that?
Do kids still do that nowadays?
I have no idea.
All right.
You have girls. Don't they skip rope?
I have one girl that's 10, the other one's 24, so I don't think my 24 is skipping.
Nope.
Chris Monahan. You know, Dennis and David, you know how your good buddy here at broadcasting the game matches is always thinking, concentrating, and focusing on Candlepin bowling.
Oh, pick up.
Nice shot by Chris Molita. There is 9 inches between the pins when they're up on the deck. David and Dennis, what do you think the game would look like if there was only 6 inches?
10-pin.
That's right. I never thought of that. Great answer. I know. I was looking for would be a better score. You know how I'm always thinking of these things.
Oh, look at
Call
this.
it. Oh, should have had
Ooh.
the hammer. Well, obviously the pins.
Heed my words.
Yeah. Don't change
The
the
game is perfect the way
That's
it is.
right. I agree. I agree. Except for the spread. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, he wanted that spare.
I think Crawford found somebody he can actually relate to.
Good friend Peter Crawford. Came up in bowler. Been on
Yeah,
the show
good
many
friend.
times. Great bowler.
Of now, Ray Weatherby. Ray wants to give a shout out to his wife Gwen and his 3 kids, Jessica, Ashley, and John.
Racing found it today.
Family is always important, man.
Spare.
Look at this disaster.
Wow.
1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Piece of wood behind the 5, touching the 8.
Ooh, and the 5-pin staying.
Yeah, they directed around it. Wow.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Season 5. You guys have been there from Season 1 to Season 5.
Absolutely.
Can't do it without you guys, I tell ya. And we're building on Season 6, looking for sponsors, looking for more cities and towns that want to air King of the Palace on their local access. You can always find us on YouTube. And the best thing about it now is a lot of the TVs are smart TVs. So you can actually type it in and watch King of the Palace on YouTube and dial it in and watch it on your big screen right from your couch instead of your computer.
What I do is I hook my tablet up to my TV and just watch it that way.
There you go. See?
Or if I'm in one of the 16 towns and cities that have it on public access, I watch it that way as well.
There you go, baby.
Ray Weatherby just threw a beautiful pocket ball.
Leaves
He's
the
5'10", better known as what, Dennis, David?
But he's got 2
split.
choices. He's going to play a deadwood on the left or go for it. He's
I
gonna
go
play
right for
deadwood.
I would have gone right for the 5.
Yeah. You
Tried
had
to slice it over.
You had to hit the cap on that one to try to have it take everything out.
The question is, the other ball we threw was even better, and he left another.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
look
that.
at that.
Now he's saying.
He said, I should have went that way the first
Why
time.
did
What
I
the
go
heck?
that way? Well, what made the wood do that day, Dennis?
The way it came off the wall.
Oh, yeah. Who would have thought it would?
It must have been the juice.
Oh my goodness! Candlepin ball. Where else? Do you get that in 10 pin? The phony blowing? No, never. Not like this.
Chris wants to give a shout out to his family and say thank you to his parents. And giving a shout out to his newborn son Gregory and his fiancee Leah. They're here in the audience. Wow, Chris is just off. He knows he's off too.
What do you think here, Dennis? Gonna slow it down a little? Or?
Yeah, he's rushing a little too much.
Yeah, I picked up the same thing.
He's got to get it out more too. He's throwing it towards the ground. needs to throw it out instead of throwing it down. Because when you bounce it, a lot of times what happens is it changes direction.
Yeah, drift. You throw it straight out without bouncing, it's going to go straight.
Right, goes where you want it to.
Hopefully you get the hit pin.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Get out of there, front.
Wow.
Get out of there.
It's rolling in.
Go.
Turn it.
Go.
Ooh, just missed it. Leaves the 4-pin all alone.
Well, at least it's not blocking it. That's the good thing.
Yeah. No, he wants this spear.
Oh.
He bounced it and it drifted to the right on him.
All his balls have been bounced.
Yeah.
It's still going to go.
It's gonna.
Not now.
Oh, wow.
Both pieces of wood were there were contacted, and neither one knocked down the pin.
After 4, Chris Monahan at 60, Ray Weatherby at 47.
Right now, Ray just has to keep pinning.
Ray's up 11 pins box to box.
Just all he's got to do is just continue doing what he's doing and keep Chris at bay.
Yeah, but you want to mark.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, you definitely want to mark just to keep it out of his reach.
Oh, look at this.
It's 3 times in a row.
Wow, this
And
is
he's
going to be, you know what?
standing there.
This is just garbage. I hate to say it, man. He threw a spectacular
actually-
ball, and he left the
That's 3 in a row.
410.
If he plays the 10 pin and barely grazes that dead wood, he can probably take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he was trying to cap it, go that way.
Well,
No, you do have a point there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he
So
can spin it
looking
in.
at- Yep. Ride the rail.
Oh, so he just barely missed it. That's what he wanted to do.
That's a touch, and that takes a lot of expertise right there,
Yeah.
man.
well, people, you got to throw the ball 60 feet down the bowling alley.
Just got to reset it and forget it. Come back with a hammer.
Like that.
Wow,
And look
right
at
down the
this.
middle of
And
the
then
plate.
come
It
on,
leaves the
he-
10 pin.
You know what? That was looking real ugly for a second there.
Real
So he
ugly.
could hit Candlepin bowling, Dennis.
Jesus.
He buried the ball before that, left the 410.
It looked like
and
he was-
he throws a terrible ball.
Oh, and he throws it away. Oh, he had a beat on the 10, and he
Yeah.
chucked it in the gutter.
Yeah, he looked like he was taking out just a 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1 second, and
Now he cranked that one. I know
yeah, he's mad at himself right now.
It gets frustrating, Dennis.
I know. Well, believe me, I know.
Yeah, I've been there. Oh, Ray Weatherby, people, if you saw the expression on his face after that.
The sport though, you gotta pin.
Yeah.
If you miss the mark, don't get flustered. You gotta get the pins because 2 pins.
Well, Dennis, David's always said
Yeah,
it. Pin's very,
a
very
pin here and a pin there can cost you a match.
Yep. Pinning's always very important. Oh, hey, look at this.
He just made the spread eagle. It's a flux capacitor.
He leaves the first time ever we've seen the flux capacitor.
We haven't seen it in a while.
The 1589, the reverse spread eagle.
Picks up
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
That ball hit 88 miles an hour. We saw some spectacular crap.
Wait a minute. 88 miles an hour? You're exaggerating a little bit there, Pat.
88. Did you ever watch Back to the Future?
No.
Then you
What's
wouldn't get the
that?
reference. That's what the flux capacitor's from.
Oh, is it a movie?
Yes.
Oh, look at this 8-pin drop. Wow, leaves the 8-9.
He's never seen Back to the Future.
Well, you know.
What the?
Saw a lot of Agent 99, Maxwell Smart.
That was good.
Yeah.
I used to watch those.
Missed it by that much. Oh, beautiful pickup.
Nailed it.
Wow, look at that pin spinning down there.
That's a Jimmy Nestor spin.
Boy, did he slam that one. And then
He had no choice.
After 6, Chris Monahan at 88 working on a spear. Ray Weatherby at 66. Ray's up 2 pins box to box.
Well, Ray needs to turn it on now.
He missed that 10 pin. It was really good. Wide left.
Oh, you got the 4 horsemen
Well,
right.
He made this to open up the second
I don't know
string.
that
That
way
one piece
dead
of wood is ugly.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take the 10 pin.
Sitting between the 6 and the 10, not good. But you got to hit it to give it a shot.
Yeah.
You got to
Ray's
hit it
just
to give
pressing
it a
right
shot.
now.
Yeah. I don't know why, man. He had a spectacular first game.
Because, once you start missing a couple here and there, it just gets in your head.
Like that.
Yep.
No,
Just throw a
he's
hammer
gotta
right
come,
now.
He's got to come back. He's got to get back on the game. He's got 3 boxes left. He's got to get us marked here to start it. First pin, found the head pin. Okay.
Wow.
Spear leave left. Okay, nothing wrong with
Hold
this.
on. Not enough juice on it.
Oh, no, don't hit the wood in the middle. Where you going, Dennis? Oh, this is tough. If you put the ball between the 2, what did he do? I
I
missed
don't
it.
know. Is it good or bad? I don't know. The way he's looking.
I wasn't paying attention.
Very difficult shot to call.
You have to blame Crawford. He kept my attention away.
Chris Monahan up on back-to-back spares. Box number 7, string number 2 for the right to get to the championship round.
To move on. Wow, look at this. A 2-pin. 3-pinner.
And MK Wright got to throw the strike ball to make the spare.
Box to box, raised down a pin right now.
Oh, picks up the MK.
He's got 3 marks in a row. He's found it. What a beautiful, well, like I said, Dennis, he had to throw the strike ball to make the spare, and he did it. 3 marks in a row, he's got a turkey. Big ball here, 8th box.
But I'm going to tell you what, whoever moves on is going to be facing a beast in Mr. Dean Sullivan
I think he's
next week. That's, you know.
the only bowler. Throws
Wow,
the
look
ball
at this, into the ocean.
and he drops it.
Probably getting a strike out of it.
Oh, look at
Wow, are you kidding
how
me?
did that happen? Dennis, how did that
You
happen?
got to nod to the gods.
He hit the 6-pin, no, 4-pin, and he lands up with a 9 box. 9 drop, and he's got 4 in a row. He's got an eagle. He's got 4 spares in a row. Any combination of 4 marks in a row, spares or strikes, in Candlepin bowling is called an eagle.
Ray's got some work to do right now, man.
After 8, Chris Monahan at 120 working on a spare. Ray Weatherby at 83 working on a spare.
I told you, when Monahan started waking up a little bit, he throws that ball really hard.
Monahan's up 13 pins box to box.
You know, and he'll get a lot of pin action. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. If you watch the BCT doubles, he just lit it up.
Well, he's dropped 6 on the spare. He's left a 1.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not see that 9-pin. Thank you, Dennis.
Oh.
Almost had it.
As we're closing out match number 2, want to give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or go on, visit them in person and see Marty Babineau's excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck, see my good friend George turn around and do parodies on Candlepin, Duckpin, and yes, Jonathan Jones, is that his name?
Smith.
Mr. John Smith, he also does a parody on Phony Baloney 10-pin bowling.
Ray
So-
definitely needs his mark right now.
See what happens when you call me out? John Smith,
Oh,
That's it. Ray's done.
yeah.
Mr. Chris Monahan, no stranger to TV, turns around and defeats Ray Weatherby and will be facing the number 1 seed next week, Mr. Dean Sullivan. That is going to be an epic battle, I'm telling you what.
Speaking of Dean Sullivan, David, isn't he the only bowler we've had on TV to get 8 marks in a row? I believe. I know. I can't.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I really can't remember.
I'm not a historian like that, to be honest with you.
I'll have to check my research. Okay. Just a formality here.
Want to thank everybody, all the bowlers that came out today. He thought it went. He turned around, and all of a sudden he went to hit the button, and they said, "Wait."
Wait a minute.
That was a nice shot.
What do you have? The 2, the 3, 4, 3, 6, 7.
That was funny.
Unbelievable.
Give a shout out to all the bowlers that came out today for this final of season 5. Also, want to rack and a rack.
6 in a dead.
Way to close it out. I told you when this kid got hot, he got hot.
He's got 6 in a row.
Want to thank everybody out on YouTube, Facebook, and on Local Access. Thank you for watching and tuning in and believing in what we do. We cannot do what we do without you. Want to thank everybody behind the scenes, myself, Dennis, Steve, Amber, the OEPD, making us look and sound spectacular, making the bowlers look even better.
Got 6 in a row. He's got a badge. No, he's got, excuse me, he's got
Front
a front check. He's going after a nuzzle. People, hold your seats. Stand up and holler.
It's not really anything after it's a fill.
No, but 7 marks in a row is a nuzzle.
Want to congratulate Chris Monahan for defeating Ray Weatherby. What do we have for a tally?
After 2, Chris Monahan with a 165 for a 2-string total of 289. Ray Weatherby with a 107 for a 2-string total of 255.
Unbelievable.
Chris had 7 spares and 2 strikes. Ray had 7 spares and 1 strike. So it was really much the pinning that told the story on this one.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before Mr. Chris Monahan woke up.
Lost 7
Just like I
points.
promised you guys. If he wakes up, everybody's in trouble. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Now, let's get to the 11th box and meet the winner with the Nuz.
Welcome to the 11th box. I'm Dennis Nuzzo, standing here with this week's winner, Chris Monahan. Great bowling. You're a little slow coming out of the gates, and you just tore it up in the second string. You won 289 to 255. What are your thoughts on the match?
I knew I needed something going. I struggled in the first game, but Ray's a great bowler. But come the second game, I knew I was down about 9-10 pins. I knew I needed to make up and try to match him every box, and I did. And it just happened to fall my way, and I'm happy about it.
You're one step closer to putting this title belt around your waist, which your son can't take his eyes off of, even at the moment.
So I noticed. Yeah, he loves shining things, and he's hoping to take that home with him sooner or later.
What's his name?
This is Gregory.
Well, Gregory, welcome to TB. What are your thoughts on Dad's match? Too interested in the belt, huh? I get you. Well, your work's not getting any easier because next week you get the number 1 seed with a roll-off score of 438, Dean Sullivan. He was just explosive in the preliminaries. You got your work cut out for you, but at the end of the day, one of you is going to be the new champion. So I'll see you, Dean, and everyone else then.